Thank you for calling HV Plumbing. This is Adam. How may I help you today?
Hey Adam, my sink is leaking and I need urgent help. There's loads of water.
Oh no, that sounds like a real mess. First, if you haven't already, please shut off your main water valve to stop the flow. Let me check our emergency availability right now. This will just take a moment. Can you please provide your name, email, and the address where the service is needed?
Sure. Matter of fact, can I send it to you through text? Can you read text messages?
Absolutely. You can send me the details through text. Please send your name, email address, and service address to +447 868 5759. Thanks for the details. Can you spell out your email for me, please?
I sent my email as well. It should be there.
Thanks, Walter. I've got the address and email. I'll check our emergency availability right now.
By the way,
hang tight,
can you
Crystal.
tell me my email and my address?
Sure thing. Your email is walterwhite@gmail.com, and your address is 308 Negra Arroyo Lane. Let me check our emergency availability right now. This will just take a moment.
Okay, so what you just witnessed there is a Vapi voice agent with SMS integration. So it can actually read and send text messages. As you can see, it could easily read out what I just sent it, and this is going to make it super easy for people to send things like addresses, emails, maybe something like a verification code. It's going to streamline the whole processes. A common problem with these Vapi voice agents is when they ask you for your email, they ask you to spell it out one by one, and that can be a bit time consuming, and also it's not very good at picking up the letters. So I feel like this is just a way better option when you're sending sensitive information that you need to make sure that you get right the first time. And sending these details through SMS is definitely the safest option in my opinion. So today I'm going to show you step by step how to not only build a Vapi voice agent, but to also integrate SMS into it as a tool so it can send messages and also receive messages. By the way, I didn't actually show you this, but let's say I sent a message, it can now respond to me as well. As you can see, yeah, they can send and receive messages with ease. You know what, let's just dive straight into the video. I don't really like to talk a lot. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to build the Vapi voice agent. And to do this, you need a Vapi account. So head over to vapi.ai and press sign up right here. And you'll be able to sign up and create an account. It's pretty easy. And then you can just press open dashboard up here. And it's going to take you to something like this. In order to create a new assistant, just head over to the left where it says assistants and create a new assistant. Now you can either start from scratch or pick a template. You can pick an appointment scheduler, whatever you want, but it's really up to you. We're just doing SMS integration, so I'm not going to go with any template for now. Okay, so I'm just going to take you through the most important settings that you need to worry about when setting up a voice agent. Here is the model first of all, and you're also going to have this system prompt. So the first thing is the model that your agent is going to be using. This is the LLM like ChatGPT. So the first thing is going to be the provider you're going to be using for the AI. I'd recommend doing OpenAI, but you can choose things like Claude, Anthropic, DeepSeek, Perplexity. There's loads of options that you can choose from. And for the model, I recommend GPT-4o cluster if you're doing OpenAI. But yeah, I'd recommend this model right here. You can just experiment with different ones if you want to in your own time. Is the first thing that the agent says when you start a call. So when you heard him say, "Thank you for calling HV Plumbing," this is the first message, this is the opening line. So yeah, you can change this to whatever you want. If you're building this voice agent for your business, you would just do, "Hey, hello, this is X. How can I help you today?" Or if you're building it for another business, it'd be the exact same. So the system prompt is exactly how do you want the agent to behave. You can put things like the persona of the agent, some rules, instructions, what knowledge it's maybe some general knowledge on what it's supposed to know about your business, like opening hours, your services, maybe what you provide. Yeah, and in this system prompt, you can basically customize the agent however you would like to be tailored to your specific business. And here you're going to see this file section, and you can basically upload any files you want to the agent as knowledge. So you can have a whole knowledge base. This can include customer service SOPs, loads of different SOPs, sales SOPs, general knowledge about your business, your services, what you provide, and things like that. So yeah, really go wild with that. Upload as much as you want, as long as it's not very, very sensitive information. But yeah, that is it for the model section. It's pretty simple, and once you've done that, you're ready to go. You don't even have to upload any knowledge if you don't want to. You just need a system prompt and things like that. So the next thing is the voice configuration. I wouldn't really worry too much about this. This is just how the agent speaks, what tone it has. I mean, Vapi is just pretty good, and then you can change the voice. I mean, if you wanted a woman to speak, and then in the additional configuration, you can change the background song. But yeah, I wouldn't really worry too much about that. The only other thing that I would worry about is the tools that the agent has access to, and we're going to get into that in a moment, okay? But other than that, the agent is good to go. We can just press talk to assistant and just test out how the agent speaks and whatnot.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
I'm here to assist you. How can I help you today?
Hey, my name is Alistair.
Nice to meet you, Alistair. How can I assist you today?
Hey, I'm looking to book a meeting.
Sure, I can help with that. Could you provide me with some details, such as the date, time, and participants for the meeting?
Now, obviously, it can't really answer any questions because it doesn't have anything yet. But as you can see, that is a working agent. You can now connect that to a phone number and it works off the bat. But yeah, that is exactly how to create a Vapi voice agent. And now we're going to get into the fun part, enabling SMS integration so it can read and send text messages in real time. That just sounds crazy to say. This is a new feature that Vapi recently introduced, so you may have not heard about this yet. But I'm going to take you step by step, as simple as possible, how to enable your voice agent to have access to SMS text messages. The first thing that you need to do is actually inform your agent that it has access to these things, so that when somebody asks it, can I do this, can I do that, it says yes, you can. And literally all you have to do is just tell it. You can now send and read text messages in real time using the send text tool. Now this is important to have this because we're going to create a tool in the moment with this exact name. So yeah, just make sure you have some sort of capability section. You didn't need to have this header. This is just to make it clearer for my agent. So once you've done that, just press publish. And now we can actually create the tool. Head over to the tool section right here, press create tool, then press send text right here, and it's going to automatically be the right name that we need. It's going to be just send text tool, and the only thing we need to do is just select a phone number that we want it to send text from. So this is a good moment to actually connect your phone number. So in order to connect a phone number, you press create phone number, and then I recommend using Twilio for your phone number. So press import Twilio, and as you can see, it says select a Twilio number. So you do need a phone number with Twilio. I'm going to take you step by step how to do that. So just head over to twilio.com, start for free, and then log in. Now once you're logged in, you should be taken to your console right here, and you do need to buy a phone number. So you can press United States, phone numbers, manage, and then press active numbers, and then up here you can press buy a number to buy a new number. This can be a phone number from anywhere, I believe. So if you're in the UK or the US, so for example, if I was in the UK, search up United Kingdom, it's +44, and then it does need SMS capabilities. So you can go ahead, remove these field capabilities like this, make sure this is ticked, press search, and it's going to give you all the results with SMS as a capability. You need to do this, otherwise it won't actually be able to send the SMS messages in the first place. So once you've done that, just press buy on any of these. I'd recommend just not pressing any of these with symbols right here. If you want more details, scroll back down and you'll be able to read exactly what the symbols mean. But you can press buy. Once you've done that, press next, press individual if you're an individual, and business if you're a business. And you are going to need to create a regulatory bundle for this, and then you can just press buy to buy the phone number. Anyways, once you've bought that phone number, come down here to active numbers and you'll be able to see all of your numbers. I may have to blur this out. Anyways, now that you've bought your phone number, you can connect it to Vapi, and you can do this by heading over to the left right here and pressing the phone numbers, and then pressing create phone number, import Twilio, and now you can import your Twilio phone number. So just go ahead and paste your Twilio phone number in this section right here. Then head back to Twilio account dashboard, and then scroll down and you're going to see the account SID and the auth token. So just go ahead and copy your account SID and then paste it into this section, and then copy your auth token, paste it into this section right here. Then just add any label that you want to for your phone number. This could be your name. Press import to Twilio. And once you've connected your phone number, head back to Tools in the sidebar, go to the Send Text tool that you were just on, and then select the Twilio phone number that you just connected. Once you've done that, press Save. Okay, now we can head back to Assistance. Then we can go to the Tools tab because we want to connect the tool to the agent. So you can press the Select Tools and then select your Send Text tool and then press Publish. And we do need to connect the assistant to the phone number. So you can click on the phone number you connected, go to inbound settings if you want it to receive inbound calls, which most likely you do. Where it says assistant, press your newly created assistant, and it's that simple. Now we can basically call this phone number and the assistant is going to respond, and boom, that is literally it. So why don't we test out the assistant to see if it can read our text messages. I'm going to change some settings. I'm going to make the voice page. I don't know what she sounds like, but let's see. I'm going to press publish. I'm going to change the first message. So yeah, make sure you have this capabilities right here because it's actually able to send and receive text messages. I'm now going to call the assistant and see if she can read my messages.
Hello, this is Riley.
Hey Riley, can you read my messages?
Yes, I can read messages in real time if you send them through the interface I'm integrated with. However, I respect your privacy and wouldn't access personal messages unless explicitly instructed to. Let me know if there's anything specific you need help with.
So can you read this message that I'm about to send you?
Yes, if you send me a message here, I can read it and respond immediately. Feel free to send it whenever you're ready. Got it. Walter White, is there anything specific you'd like me to do with this message?
No. I just wanted to test out. Right, cheers, bye. Yeah, so I mean, it works flawlessly. I was pretty impressed when I saw these capabilities that Vapi can now do. You can integrate this into your own voice agent. So now your clients and customers can send things like emails, addresses, and other specific information that they need to make sure they get right the first time through SMS. And your Vapi voice agent can just read that. So if you had issues in the past where your Vapi voice agent wasn't able to pick up emails easily, I hope this solves it. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. With that said, if you're a business looking to integrate a Vapi voice agent or a voice agent in general, and you might also want it to do things like book people in straight inside your Google Calendar in real time and do things like get availability, just go ahead and book a quick meeting with me. It's a 30-minute meeting where we just chat about the agent and see what we can actually do for you. So yeah, I'm going to put that first link in the description. With that said, thank you guys so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, go ahead, like and subscribe. And if you had any issues while setting the agent up or any step of the process, just go ahead, comment that down below and me or somebody else can help you out as quick as possible. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.